Hi everybody, so back to the blog videos after a little hiatus there. We're going to talk about fiber. So all this information can be found in the blogs on the website, the regular schmegular website. I post them on Facebook, all that jazz. But we're going to talk about fiber. So research suggests that changing the diet to one that is plant-based and high in fiber is a rapid, effective way to cause beneficial change in our intestinal microbiome. Conversely, for those with IBS, SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or IBD, inflammatory bowel disease, that might not be appropriate. So if you have stomach issues, any GI issues, any irregularities, any constipation, diarrhea, bloating, acid reflux, any of that stuff, you don't want to go from like a little bit of fiber to a lot of fiber. Your body's not going to like that. So there are foods that are high in certain types of fiber, such as highly fermentable, I can never say this, FODMAPs. They're basically different types of sugars. So it's oligosaccharides, monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polyols. Again, FODMAPs, so F-O-M, it's acronym. And that may result in rapid gas production and discomfort for those with IBS and possibly for those with SIBO and IBD. So those are things that are like nightshade vegetables, onions, garlic, peppers, tomatoes, anything that's really high acid, eggplants, all those types of things, sometimes apples. Anything that kind of sits in your stomach, it will just ferment. So it's like very fermentable versus like little bit fermentable, and there's different types. And I can go into more detail in like a different video or whatever. But fiber intake is really critical for gut ecology because of its role as fuel for the microbiome. Otherwise, our microbiome is going to eat us. So we need to feed the microbiome all the things that it wants to eat. So many food sources of fiber contain a mix of both soluble and insoluble fibers, or two types of fiber. Soluble fiber, it becomes gel-like and it's fermented by friendly bacteria in the colon to make short-chain fatty acids. Insoluble fiber is not only indigestible, so insoluble, not digestible, soluble, digestible. It's also important for stool bulking and better gut motility. So that is the stuff that beefs up to move things through your GI tract. Make sure you're eating a wide variety of plant foods, and that's going to ensure a wide variety of the different types of fibers. There's a lot of different kinds of soluble and insoluble. There's lists, but that's kind of the basis of it. If you want to know more about fiber, read the blog. Feel free to contact me about it. But it's really, really, really important kind of trait.